Hello, N4H&H here, unboxing video. This is going to be an interesting one. I'll show you what this is from DX Engineering. Just delivered. This pertains to this channel. Try to do some more exciting things in the future for you viewers out there. So what we have here is, well, DX Engineering always gives you these stickers. I've got bumper stickers and all these kind of things. So what we have is a Heil Boom Arm. Okay. Now let me pan up here and I'll show you. It's not like this one. The one I have here, that's for the PR781 that I have holding. You know, there's the PR781 that is connected to my FTDX 5000. This one is going to clamp over there in the same similar area. See here? It's going to clamp in that area as well. So I can hold up the, oh, and I got another foam cover, spit guard, whatever you want to call that, to connect to my PR40. So let me show you. I've had this Heil PR40 for years. Really cool. It comes in this case. And it actually turned out that I bought this mic back when I had a Yaesu FT920, which I still have. And I never was quite satisfied with the audio I got from this mic. Now, it wasn't just the mic's fault. The problem is the FT920 has 4 preset transmit EQ settings in there, and none of them really work well with this microphone. Because with a Heil microphone like this, you've got to boost the mids and highs, and you've got to pretty heavily decrease the low frequencies. And so it just didn't match up as well to the 920. It worked okay, but I had to actually turn all the EQs off and just go straight into the radio with no EQ. When I got the 5000, by the time I got the 5000, I had switched over to the 781 for the 920, and it matched up great to the 920. Remember, the 781 was really made for ham radio. This is a music broadcast type microphone. But when I got the 5000, it had all the, the fancy onboard 3-band parametric EQ, one set for no processor, one set for with the processor. So this mic sounded good on the 5000. But then I hooked up the 781, and it was just a little bit better even on the 5000. So I put the PR40 back in the closet for a while. Like I said, you could EQ enough with the PR40, sound great, and a lot of people use them, and they do sound great. But the 781 at about 1/3 the price of the PR40 works great. So I wasn't going to argue with the success with a lesser expensive microphone. But now I'm going to start shooting videos where I'm going to do some interviews. So I'll be on camera. I'll have people on camera that I'm interviewing. And if you saw my recent interview, my most recent videos about the FT710, there's 2 videos out there now from about a week ago. I was using the PR781 because I didn't have quite the setup to do it with the PR40 yet, so I had unplugged the PR781 from the 5000, plugged it in over here to the little Focusrite microphone input that goes into the computer. And so I knew then I just didn't want to keep messing with having to use my PR781, retask it, so to speak. So I had this plan to go ahead and just get another boom and pull the PR40 out of the closet and give it a purpose in life. So that's the deal with that. So I'm going to be able to start shooting some videos similar to what I did with the FT710, where I show you things on the computer screen. But also, more importantly, I want to start being able to do some interviews of, various different people, various hams. I've had a lot of requests over the years here to to bring Joel on. So I'm gonna try to get Joel on here, and some of the other guys in the Soda World and POTA World, and just get some other operators on here and talk about their operating practices. We learn from one another, so that's the plan. And that's why I had this unboxing video. Now, there's one other thing in here, and I'll show you what it is. It's the RT Systems programming cable and software, although you actually technically have to download the software, for the FTDX10, so I can connect it to my laptop. And I can program the memories, the menus, and everything through this. I've already done it and saved them to the SD card in the rig, but I thought, well, it'll be good to have this anyway. Although I'll just tell you what, it's just a plain USB cable. Same kind of cable. Let me show you. Same kind of cable that's plugged into the back of the Focusrite over here. So, but hopefully it'll be shielded. If not, I'll have to put a clamp-on shield on it, because that was an issue I had last time I bought a cable from RT Systems. No shield on it, and I was using it for the CAT port on my 5000. And if you go back a couple of years, you'll see the videos where I had to send the 5000 into Yaesu for warranty repair because RF got in on that CAT port through a cable that didn't have one of those little ferrites on it. So I don't know if this one's got it or not. I'll find out. Matter of fact, hang with me and I'll go ahead and open it and find out, because I would hope that RT Systems would know that these things are plugging into amateur radios, and sometimes we can get RF in the shack, especially using, look at there, they did it. Look at there, 2 of them. Okay, so see, the one that came in, the one I got for the FTDX 5000 didn't have that. So, and I didn't think about it. And so now I don't even have to clamp any on that one. And so RF got into the CAT port, the computer-aided transceiver port, and blew it up. So thankfully Yaesu fixed it under their fabulous 3-year warranty. So that was nice. But I hated having to send that radio back. If you go back and watch some of those videos from that era, I broke out the FT891 that I carry in my backpack, and I used it as a base station for a while. But there you have it. Those are the 3 items that came in today from DX Engineering. I'm going to go ahead and get all this hooked up, and I look forward to shooting some videos, doing some interviews. Probably going to wind up interviewing some of the Patreon support team that help out with keeping this channel on the air. Let you guys meet some of the folks that bring you these videos, because all I am is the mouthpiece and put the videos together. The Patreon support team are helping offset the cost of doing this, the time and the expense. So this for example, this order here that just came in, that was funded by the Patreon support team. That's where I was able to get the money to purchase that. So it does offset the cost of doing this. And so speaking of the Patreon support team, thank you for helping me do this. If any of you watching would like to join the Patreon support team and help me continue to make videos like this, go to www.patreon.com/N4HNH. I'll put that at the bottom of the screen here. Patreon.com/N4HNH. There are 3 levels of participation there. And there's let me explain on this video, since this is going to be a quick impromptu video. The associate level, that's you saying, hey, you know what, I've been watching your videos, I've learned a lot from them, I want to help contribute some to what you've already spent to put these videos out. That's the associate level. The associate level has access to, we do polls, we do internal discussions, answer technical questions, things like that we don't get into on the YouTube channel. And then the executive level and the VIP level, they have access to documents that they can download, PDFs, that are, me going through all the menu settings and various rigs, so far 4 rigs, FT891, 991A, FTDX10, and FTDX5000MP, where I go into the menu system of those rigs and show you everything I change and set, how I set it, why I set it. Then I go into the function menus, and and also the knobs and buttons and what they're for. And those documents are available to the executives and VIPs. And then the VIP Patreon supporters have access to me for private consultations, you know, via Zoom, phone call, whatever the preferred method is. So 3 levels of participation there. And one other thing, if you would, please like the video, click the thumbs up, smash that thumbs up there. And that helps us out with YouTube's search algorithm, so it's greatly appreciated if you do that for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you do subscribe to the channel, be sure to click the notification bell so you won't miss another video. I usually put 1 out a week, sometimes 2 a week. And looks like this week I'm going to put out 3 because I'm going to put this one up as soon as I finish shooting it. All right, so hey, thanks for watching my channel, thanks for supporting the channel. Those of you who contribute to it each month, thank you so much. The Patreon supporters, I don't take it for granted. And you know, what you're making possible is for me to shoot videos without a sponsor, without anybody telling me you can't say this, you can't say that. I want to just be all the ways upfront and honest with you guys, the unvarnished truth, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So thanks again for supporting my channel, and 73 from N4H&H.